Hi, my name is Jean Victoria Perez, and I'm going to talk about how are the ways to pass the exam without actually studying. Like, we know that it's not really that easy to be surprised. Like, fuck, there's a surprise quiz. So, I'm thinking there are ways to actually pass the exam without studying. But how is that possible? Like, how could you pass an exam without studying? Well, one thing is for sure, and this is what all students do. Well, for me, as a student, I know I do this a lot, but not to the point that I actually, I still think naman. I bet y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So that one way is called cheating. Yes, we all know it's bad, but let's be realistic here. All of us do it, like, really. We all do. Well, maybe if you don't, seriously, you don't. So going back, what are the ways of cheating? Are there are there ways of, like, there is no process in cheating, but there are some things that I know that I am going to talk about right now. One is simply by tapping the shoulder of the person in front, at the side, and at the back of you. Well, maybe not at the back. That's going to be really hard because we should remember that when you're going to cheat, you shouldn't get caught. Like, who doesn't know that, right? And sometimes we do the gestures, like, for example, if the exam is multiple choice, then you have the choices A, B, C, and D. So, like, we do the A, B, C, and D. I know it's weird, but we all do it. Like, don't act as if you don't do it, because we all do. Like, I swear. When I was in high school, I do that, like, most of the time. Because I remember in high school, almost all of the exams are multiple choice. One more way is when you have four choices. Like, you do the A, B, C, and D. And, of course, you should always remember not to get caught. So, what you do is, like, A, B, C, D. Like, okay, students are very creative when it comes to this. We all know that people cheat. We must accept that fact. Well, if you don't, then good for you. There is also this one way where you're going to kick. I mean, not totally kick, but you're going to stomp your feet somewhere near the chair of the person behind you. So there, it gives a signal to them, like, okay, so this person is trying to get answers from me. So what you do, well, since that person is at your back, it's going to be hard for you and for them to share your answer. So what you're going to do is you're gonna lay down, lay back rather. Then you're gonna hold your paper up as if you're going to read it. So when your paper is up, the person at the back can see your paper. But this is really hard because that person copying from you should have a good eyesight. Remember when examinations, 1 seat apart, as in, you can't be near that person. I know there are still many other ways to cheat. This sounds really weird because we all know it's wrong. But as a student like me, like, maybe you, we all went through this part. Actually, I'm not yet done with it. I'm still a student, so I'm still guessing that I'm going to do this again. I mean, there's nothing wrong with, for me, there's nothing wrong with that. But as much as possible, guys, if ever that you know you have an examination due tomorrow, or you woke up and you remember, oh, I have an exam later, the best thing to do is study. Because studying is a key for you not to cheat. Because, okay, let's believe the fact that it's wrong. But if you're going to cheat, but let's say you studied, it is not considered wrong. You can just say that, I forgot this part, I forgot to read this part, can I copy yours? That's a lot different than, I forgot to study, can I copy your answers? So, which do you think is more believable? I mean, for that person you're copying to, do you think he or she is going to allow you to copy his or her answer if you're going to tell that you did not study? I'm going to think, I studied, that's why I know the answers. Then you didn't study, so you're gonna copy mine? Like, so yeah, just always remember that you should study if you know that you have an examination. That proves that it's okay to cheat. For me, for us students, it's okay. But not to the point that you're gonna get caught. That's all. Thank you.